Hey, what's up you guys? So I just started filming a video, did not like it, so now we're winging it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sick, if you couldn't tell. I mean, I probably look disgusting, I definitely sound disgusting. Yeah, disgusting. But I haven't posted. I missed a week, and I don't want to miss another week, so here we are. I was gonna do a video reading my Instagram DMs, like my creepy Instagram DMs that I get, but then I started filming it and was like, this would be so much better if I were filming it with someone else, so we're gonna scrap it. But now I don't know what to do, and my camera's about to die. That's cool. Maybe this will just be it. I'd wing it for longer, but my camera's about to die, so let's just wing it until my camera dies, I guess. I don't know, it's too big. At restaurants, there really need to be like size options for these sandwiches, like small mouth, medium mouth, large mouth, you know? Because I can't bite into something like that without a struggle. And there are things that are so much like thicker than that. And I don't mean this in like some sort of sexual innuendo way. I just mean I genuinely can't bite that sandwich. We can't bite into burgers. We can't bite into sandwiches. And it's not a good thing. I went to this really cool burger place in Canada. It was like, I don't remember what it was called, but we like built our own burger. I don't know. It was set up really cool. I don't know how to explain it to you because I'm too sick to comprehend that. Ew, did you just see that like drools come out of my mouth? Anyway, I got a sexy burger, and it was this burger with like some sort of sauce on it. I don't know, it was like some sort of like sweet and sour sauce or something like that, and like banana peppers and pineapple. Y'all are like, pineapple don't belong on pizza. First of all, yes it does. Sweet and savory, bomb. That's like saying chocolate doesn't belong on pretzels. Like, absolutely it does. But y'all say y'all say pineapple doesn't belong on pizza? Well, it does, and also it belongs on burgers. Like, try a pineapple on a burger. It's delicious. There was also, like, cream cheese or something on it, but I didn't have that because I don't like cheese. I know, shocker. Everyone's like, you don't like cheese? I'm like, no. Cheese is gross. Let's just... Can you shut up? Although I do like pizza. And mac and cheese. But that's about it. Listen, there's this app. It's called Yubo. Hashtag not spons. And it's to make new friends. It's like teens make new friends, but it's like pretty obvious what it is. It's the teen version of Tinder. It literally has like that swipe right, swipe left, you know, function. And you don't generally pick your friends based off of how they look. You're like, ooh, this one looks pretty, friend. But anyway, I downloaded it. Not because I'm trying to have Tinder for kids, but because it's so funny to mess with people on there. Let me read this one conversation to you guys. Hopefully I can get it out before my camera dies. If not, I guess you'll never know. But basically, it was like 3 in the morning, and I would swipe right on people. Then I would let them message me first, and then I would say hey or whatever, and then they'd start the conversation. And then I'd like take that and like make it good. So I gotta give you guys a fair warning before you start watching this next little bit of this video. When I'm reading my Yubo messages, I start to develop this accent, and I don't even know what the accent is, and it just kind of came out of me, and that's how it is in my daily life. Sometimes these just accents come out of my body, and I can't recreate them, and this was one of those times, so I'm sorry if that's, like, really annoying, but that's just me. Deal with it, bros. This guy goes, hey, we all know what those Y's mean. Can I ask you a question? Question mark? And I said, yes. And he said, do you want to be my baby girl? And I said, nope. And he said, damn. Okay. And I said, but do you want to be my baby boy though? And he goes, yeah. Oh, sorry, not yes. It's more like a yes. We know what those S's mean. And then a blushy face. And I said, okay, it's settled. And he says, bet, period. Do you have a snap? I need someone to talk to. Frowny face. And I said, nah. We're talking on here, baby boy. And that's how you say it when there's no A. When it's just a BBY, a BB boy. I'm messing with this kid, I promise. I'm not doing this to like flirt with him. I realized afterwards that that's definitely how it came out. Okay, what you doing, baby girl? And I said, no, I'm not baby girl, you're baby boy. And he goes, then what are you, huh? And I said, I'm Kara because I use a fake name. duh. And he goes, my baby though. And he corrects himself. He goes, you're my baby though. But you left your baby boy on red. And I said, I'm nobody's baby. Except my mom's once when I was younger. I see. And I said, do you though? And he says, I don't know. I can't figure you out. This is where he gets confused. Everyone, like, this guy went with it the most, I think. But at the same time, he called me out for it. Everyone else didn't call me out for it. For being weird, you know what I mean? He goes, I can't figure you out. And I said, you know, it just be like that sometimes. And he goes, nah, not sometimes. This is the only time. And in my head, I'm like, that's because I'm not making any sense, but we're gonna go with it. You're telling me that you have every girl figured out except me? And he goes, not every girl, but every girl I know I can figure out the personality pretty quick, but you, Jay, can't. And then I go, but you don't really know me. And he goes, that's true, but I feel like I can't because you won't let me. And so I said, stop being a drama queen. We've been chatting for like 5 minutes. And he goes, I'm not. I'm just saying. And I said, okay. And he goes, drama queen. And I was like, I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm stumped for a reply to you. Because the whole time I was like taking what people were saying and then just like twisting it and making it really weird. And then he was like, I can't understand you. And I was like, oh. And then I was like, I don't know what to say. And he was like, I don't even know what that means. And I was like, it means I don't know what to say to you. And he goes, well, that's the thing, I don't know either. And then I was like, all right, this one's over, switch to the next boy. But then he was like, he switched it up himself and he was like, but anyway, how was your day? And I was like, good, I can go with this. And then I said, fabulous. I woke up feeling hella good and now I'm going to bed feeling hella good. How was yours? And he said, good, I had to work. It was cold though. And I said, ew, I'm not about the cold, which is true. Where is this accent coming from? And I said, what do you do for work? And he says, my dad has his own business, so I do that. And so I'm thinking in my head, okay, but like, I asked you what you did for work. I don't care that your dad owns his own business. I want to know what the business is. And I go, that's cool. What do you do there though? And he goes, landscaping for $15 an hour. And I was literally just saying what came to my head at this point, and as I read it, I was like, that's really funny that he slipped in there that he makes $15 an hour. And I was like, that's really funny. He wants me to acknowledge that. He wants me to know that he makes more than $11 an hour. And then I go, that's dope. I really like how you slipped your salary in there. And he goes, I had to. It's my first job ever. Minimum wage here is $7.50. And I go, I make $16 an hour. I only actually make $3.75 an hour, but I also make tips, so it ends up coming out to like more than minimum wage, which is $11. But I don't know if it's $16 an hour. I just wanted to say I made more than him. So I just did the math, and I'm not 100% sure how many hours I worked, but I made a solid guess. And if my guess is correct, and it's somewhere in the ballpark, give or take a little bit, I made $15.73 an hour. I win. And then I said, I'm also in my first job. And he goes, you trying to take care of me since I'm your baby boy? And I said, are you gonna be the housewife? And he said, yeah, if you make a lot of money, I will. And I said, okay, but you better be a good housewife. And he said, I will. And then he said something inappropriate, and I said, that was inappropriate. And then he goes, yeah, sorry, but that's what the housewife does. And I was like, yeah, okay, not true. And then he goes, you know what I mean. And I said, I do know what you mean, but that's not what you said. And he goes, mm-hmm. And he goes, you're still a smart ass. And I said, that's me, smart assy, but still classy. And he goes, I mean, you're cute, but. And I was like, I don't like that there's a but in there. And he goes, don't worry, you cut cute. And I said, better, thanks. And he said, haha, you're welcome. And that's pretty much the end of that one. So this one, like, starts out pretty basic. And then I, like, went weird with it. He goes, hey. And I said, hey. And he said, what's good? And I said, Jay chilling at my friend's house. And he said, cool, where you from? And I said, Massachusetts, where you from? And he said, Connecticut. And I said, I've been there. And he said, cool, I've been to Mass. Lamau, you got snapped? And I said, nah. And he said, dang. And I said, sorry, Bippy. And he said, you're good. And I said, I know, I'm great. And he said, LMAO, Lamau, you're really cute. And I said, thanks, I know. And he said, nope, so what you doing? And I said, well, I just had this craving for something. Now I can't remember what it was, but I tasted it in my brain for a second, and now it's gone. It's true, I did actually have a craving for something, and I did taste it in my brain, and then all of a sudden it was gone, and I couldn't remember what it was. But I decided to word it in the weirdest way I possibly could, and that's what came out. And I expected him to be like, ... okay, but instead he was like, relatable. And I was like, I like that you just went with that. And he said, no, I legit know what you're talking about though. And I said, I'm glad. I felt like it would be a relatable thing to say. He said, so what kind of music do you listen to? And I said, mostly post-experimental travel funk. What about you? And he said, same. Nah, I'm just kidding. And then it gets pretty boring from there. Then I explained to him why I don't have a Snapchat. This guy, he has a picture and there's clearly someone cropped out of his picture. And it was clearly a man, but like I still wanted to. He was like, hey, and I said, hi. And he was like, what's up? And I said, who'd you crop out of your pic? And he said, my dad. And then he just throws in there, we were in South Africa on a beach. And I was like, that sounds dope. So you a traveling man? And he was like, I try to be. And I was like, I try to be a traveling man as well. And he said, lol, where have you gone? ? So I took it upon myself to list every single place I've ever went to. This guy says, hey, are you my keyboard? And then I said, not original, ... Try another pickup line. He said, dang, I'm gonna file a complaint to Spotify because they don't have you set as the hottest single of the week. And I said, whoa, that's a new one. I like your creativity and your spunk. And he said, aha, good. Because that took a lot of effort, not gonna lie. And I was like, did you like Google it or actually come up with it? And don't lie. And he said, the keyboard one I Googled, but on the Spotify one, and I said, impressive. And then he said, where you from? And I said, Massachusetts. And he said, aw, dang. And I said, where you from? And he said, Texas. And he was like, Texas is better than Massachusetts, not gonna lie. And I was like, did you know Texas has more tigers that are privately owned than are in the wild? That's true. And he goes, nah, never knew that, but also Texas has me. And I said, fair enough. And I said, I also heard there's a guy in Texas who built a castle just because he felt like it. That's also true. He's a baker. Is that you? And he said, yeah, that's me. How'd you know? And I was like, just a guess. And he said, yeah, you right. You know me too well. And I said, yeah, I'm good at reading people. And then he said, aha, that's it. And then I left it there. And those are probably my best Yubo messages. Wait till I get Tinder when I'm older, boys, because you're gonna be getting the most interesting messages in your messages. What? And then the camera died. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was a bit random. I'm not sick now anymore, so we're good. But if you enjoyed me being sick, and I don't mean ill, I mean like, she's sick. If you enjoyed me being sick, remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos where I'm even sicker, hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell because I upload new videos every single Monday and maybe Wednesdays soon. Guess we'll see. And also don't forget to follow me on all my social media networks. They're linked in the description box down below. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!
Please don't break my heart, crush my lungs, tear me apart, tear me apart. Break my heart, crush my lungs, tear me apart, tear me apart. Break my heart.